Hey Gemini, let's see what we have for you for February. Welcome to my channel, Light to Your Path Tarot. I'm Denise, and this is a Gemini reading for the month of February. It's for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Take what applies to you, leave what doesn't. And let's see, what does Gemini need to know? All right, message in a bottle. Could be a message coming in for you. Be something you've been waiting on or something from afar. Okay. Orphaned is in reverse. Round and round is in reverse. And then we have truth be told in the reverse. Let's look at the message in a bottle. Communication, a sign, a spontaneous oracle delivered innocently by the speaker, pointing the way to your highest good. By the way, on the bottom we have the Y card. Spirit sends you signs when you ask for them, when you believe you will receive them, and when you allow yourself to become fluent in the language of symbols, oracles, and omens. This may come to you as a bird flying by, a logo on a truck, in a song on the radio. Expect confirmation that you're pointed in the right direction. Keep your ears open, for someone might say just the right thing that will give you the answer to your query. Today, your message is this: Spirit hears you and the reply is favorable. Let's look at the orphaned card that comes in the reverse. The shadow side of this card speaks to the essence of abandonment. Perhaps you feel the need to remain apart because intimacy is too threatening. It also warns against creating inappropriate family structures in order to conceal old wounds. It's time to address the unhealthy alliances you formed and make a decision to heal the past. You will not be abandoned by the world if you claim yourself as whole. Not all relationships are dysfunctional and not all of them will disappoint you. Don't abandon yourself. You can connect to others in a healthy way once you recognize your patterns and consciously choose to interrupt them. We have the round and round in the reverse. Let's see. Are you refusing to see your own personal responsibility for repeating lessons you don't need to relearn? You have to surrender now to the fact that you are the common denominator in all of these repeat performances. Be happy, for this is a wonderful spot to be in. You can now see the cycles that you wish to exit. Once you figure out that you have the power to stop going round and round, you possess the key to your freedom. Be good to yourself. It's not about blame, but accountability. You can have the abundant life filled with love and prosperity that Spirit so wants for you. And then we have the truth be told in the reverse. Let's just see what that is. I feel like truth be told in reverse. Maybe you're not admitting a truth to yourself. Where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in any area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. Even if you don't like what you hear, acknowledging it will be a key to a beautiful new future where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose upon you. All right, so that's a lot. Also, we have the Y card on the bottom, which tells you to get to the bottom of your why. Why do you want what you want? Because a lot of times, if you examine that, you'll come to see that it's not for the reasons that you think, or that are on the surface the most apparent. All right, Gemini. Let's see what all we have for you. It looks like a message is coming in. I feel like that round and round card reverse is like you're on the hamster wheel about something. Let's just see what we get for you, Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for February, please? All right, we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. The need to make a decision about something. Four of Swords is in the reverse. There's something here taking you out of your sense of peace. And you want peace. You need peace about something here. We have the Queen of Swords in your subconscious mind. The Ten of Cups is in your recent past. Wow, there's a lot of happiness in your recent past here. Foremost in your mind, Knight of Swords, which comes in the reverse. The Seven of Pentacles is here in the reverse. Your position, we have the World. Your outside influence, we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Hopes, fears, or feelings, you have the Hanged Man in reverse. And the Page of Wands is in reverse at the outcome. High Priestess, secrets. The High Priestess in this deck is about secrets, but this High Priestess is about manifesting. Look at this. She's consulting her book here on how to manifest something, on how to make something. You know, following the order, following the rules, and it is manifesting. I feel like you could be keeping this quiet. It could be something that you're doing in secret. So let's talk about your reading here. Two of Swords is in the reverse at the center of your reading. This can be the need to make a decision. You've been stuck in the middle of something for too long. And with the Four of Swords as your challenge in the reverse, your challenge is don't engage in things that take you out of your sense of peace, you know? You need rest, you need peace. It can be also, the challenge could be about waking up from something. Maybe you've rested long enough on something. I also get, if you look at this card in the upright, like all of the wolves are around, like watching and protecting this man while he sleeps. I would just wonder if you have a feeling of not feeling protected right now as your challenge. Your challenge could be the need to feel protected. Queen of Swords is in your subconscious mind. Could be dealing with, you could be dealing with an air sign, a fellow air sign. But the Queen of Swords is all about independence. She has cut herself free from something. She's kind of cold and distant, aloof. I feel like this could be somebody, because there's the bull here beside her. I feel like this could be somebody who's very set in their ways. Somebody who is being maybe a little bit resistant in some way. As far as thinking or communication, like, I just feel distance with this. Recent past, you have the Ten of Cups. There's something here that was making you very happy in the emotions. Something very fulfilling for you. It is the happily ever after. It is the emotional fulfillment. It is the rainbow after the storm. So you could have just been through something and it's like you came out on the other side of it. Foremost in your mind, we have this Knight of Swords reversed. The Knight of Swords reversed, you could have been very dead set intent on achieving something, going after something, but I feel like maybe you are blocked. It can be blocked communication. We have a lot of swords here. I mean, we have the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords reversed, the Two of Swords reversed, the Four of Swords here. There's a lot of swords right there. So this is a lot of mental activity. I feel like you were very focused and very determined on something, but something happened here along the way. And I'm wondering if it's the Seven of Pentacles here, like you weren't feeling nurtured. This is in the near future. This can be when something needs to be transplanted. Something has grown as long, or something has grown as much as it can in the place that it was. And so this can be, it's time for something to transplant. It's time for something to be put in a larger container, you know. But it also can be maybe you're not feeling nurtured and cared for right now. You could be pulling something up by the roots too. Your position here, we have the World. This is congratulations. You've completed something. It is the ending of one cycle, the beginning of a new. It's kind of like a graduation. Again, I get there's something here that has grown as much as it can, and I don't think it's going, like, to stay in that place would stunt your growth. We have the Nine of Wands reversed in your outside influence. I think that's in your outside influence. No more chances. Somebody's not waiting for something anymore. Somebody could very much be defensive and coming from a wounded place and a wounded mindset, you know, from having to do with past experiences. The Nine of Wands reverse can be, you're just out of chances, you know, with somebody. The Hanged Man reverse, as far as your feelings, there is something here about getting yourself unstuck. But in order to do so, you need to see something differently. Because the Hanged Man does come with a sacrifice. There's something here that you have to sacrifice to free yourself. And I feel like you're probably in the midst of doing that because the Hanged Man is in the reverse. Or maybe there's still something that you need to see. I think we're going to do some clarifying. The Page of Wands is in reverse as your outcome. This guy in the upright looks like he's taken some advice from his friends, you know. Maybe even being social. So with it being in the reverse, I feel like maybe you're not being social right now. You could be more withdrawn. But the Page of Wands reversed is about the need for freedom. So I feel like in some way, something is restricting your freedom. Not only is something restricting your freedom, something is stunting your growth. And I feel like you don't feel safe and protected here. But yet you're stuck in the middle on something. I'm going to use the Kipper to clarify. Let's clarify for Gemini, please. All right, we have official person and then we have thief. I get something about somebody could have tarnished your honor in some way. There's some kind of change here regarding the Queen of Swords. It can be somebody moved homes. What is this Ten of Cups in the recent past? Concern, interesting. What else do we have for that? Main female. So we have somebody thinking a lot about this main female and how, and the happiness that they bring into their life is what I'm getting with that. What do we have for this Knight of Swords? Why is this Knight of Swords here for Gemini? Occupation. Something that you are working on and very determined about here. Creating something, making something for the future, because we have distant horizons. You are planning on something, working on something, going towards something for your future. What is this Seven of Pentacles? Oh, I think you're going on a trip. We have the Journey card here. Where are you going? You're going towards great fortune here. Wow. Yeah, there's something here about you being released from the prison of the past in some way. Like you have just broken free from jail or feeling imprisoned. But while that's happened, I also feel there's something here where it leaves you feeling a little bit vulnerable and unprotected at the same time. You have released yourself from what felt like jail to you. What is this Nine of Wands? Expectation. So I get that you have, I feel like there were certain expectations placed on you that made you feel imprisoned. And I feel that you are closing the door on that. Like, you're not living up to the expectations. You're not even trying. Hanged Man reverse, we have the poverty card. You could have been, and I said because we have that orphan card in the reverse, you could have been cast out of somebody's home is what I'm wondering here. But you got the community, which is warmth and friends and support from friends. Like, you have people on your side waiting for you. You have a warm, comforting place to turn to. What is this Page of Wands reversed? High honor, main male, and despair. What I get from this Page of Wands, the high honor, the main male, the despair, I feel again that there were some expectations placed on you that restricted your freedom, restricted your feeling of freedom. And I feel like you were in despair there, like having to live under the weight of someone else's expectations is what I'm getting for you. Let's see what we have for advice as we close out this reading for you, Gemini. So there's been some kind of change. I do feel, I feel like there's been some kind of storm, and now like there's some happiness in the emotions. And I'm also wondering, did you have to move your job because we have occupation and we have distant horizons, and now you're looking for a place to anchor yourself, to put down roots. Whatever it is, you're heading towards good fortune here. But this journey is going to take you to great fortune. I feel like the Seven of Pentacles is just saying whatever place you were in was like stifling you in some way. It was restrictive. It was restricting you. What is the ending message of advice for Gemini, please? Well, look at that. Happy family. Again, another card of this right here. The card of happy family. Like, this is great happiness. The garden and the gate. And then we have indecision on the bottom in the reverse. And that's funny because we have the Two of Swords here in the reverse at the beginning of your reading here, which talks about indecision. Let's look at this happy family card. Closeness, fun, and caring. The rainbow over this happy family portends a time of joy and celebration. Close connections are available, so don't overlook the fun and frivolity that a friend or family experience can bring. The value that you find in a truly loving relative or a friend brings a higher vibration to your life force. You may be distracted or busy, but remember to put this part of your life at the forefront of your priorities. If you're single, finding this card in your spread could indicate a potential meeting and perhaps relationship with someone who has children from a previous marriage. This ready-made family might bring some challenges, but it could be your destiny in this lifetime. This card may also simply signify a celebration coming up, such as a wedding anniversary or birthday party. Enjoy. The affirmation is, I open myself to a new and deeper experience of family, and I am ready to see greater happiness there. I know that I am the loving family that I need. Wow. All right, let's look at the garden and the gate. It talks about abundant prosperity and staying safe. You know how this orphan card is here in the reverse? So I feel like there's something here about family, something about a family or a relationship that makes you not feel orphaned anymore, that makes you feel abundant and safe. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colorful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. I mean, you did have this great fortune card here. And you do have the card here of the completion of feeling like you were in jail. Like you just broke out of that. And this is just saying she wears the key around her neck to open that gate, you know? The choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by a habit or a fear of the unknown. I feel like there's this fear that you have to overcome of safety. You know, I feel that, like I was talking about with this Four of Swords, which is it was in the reverse, which is your challenge. Like, I feel like you're afraid of feeling vulnerable. You're afraid of not feeling safe. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. So I feel that you're being challenged to move here, to move out of something that is restrictive for you. Something that has been restricting your sense of freedom, because I feel like you've been like in a lot of despair under the weight of somebody else's expectations. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path of living your truth. And that's interesting because you did have the truth be told in the reverse. So I feel like you're trying to hold this in and not admit the truth. I feel like, is this about money and the comfort and security that you get from being in a certain place, and yet it's also imprisoning you at the same time? I feel like you're freeing yourself, definitely. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. Look at that. This is the world that is just outside your gate. There's the prison, and there's the world, the freedom. Let's see what the affirmation is for this. I am blessed with an abundantly spiritual life. Every day, in every way, my joyous prosperity grows and grows. I mean, great fortune. Oh, the indecision card. Let's look at that. Number 8. And it comes in reverse. Congratulations. Here we go again. Congratulations. Like, what is going on here? Congratulations, 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 congratulations is all over your reading. This card reverse indicates a newfound freedom from indecision. You have either recently made or are just about to make an important decision. This is an important time, so bring a clarity of consciousness to your new direction. You have new direction here with Journey. You have new direction with Distant Horizons. Yeah. The fragmented and confused energy that you've been sending out is gone, and now you can bring new structure to your plans and your life. You may not have known what to do in the past, but your soul has been trying to guide you all along. And I'm just wondering if that's this Hanged Man here in reverse with this poverty and this community card. Like, I feel like there's something here about seeing yourself, like maybe you were in the most luxurious place, but you felt like you were in poverty somehow, because maybe you didn't feel all of the things that you thought you were supposed to feel with that. You know, we had this expectation card, and I feel like you were being guided. I do feel like you're being guided towards this change that you knew you needed to make. But it's like, for somehow, I get, maybe it's ego that wanted to stay in this safe place, but at the same time, it was like destroying you inside. We have the despair and we have the poverty, you know? Because here we have high honor and main male. I think that you were seen as this for somebody, but like, at the same time, you were also in despair and just felt like you were in poverty. I feel like you have loving friends or family here that are supporting you as well. But also with the Hanged Man, you can't overlook the fact that it does have to do with how you're viewing something and how you're seeing something, and you may need to turn something on its head, which I feel like you're already doing. Honestly, I feel like you're already doing that, especially with the World in this imprisonment card. Like, you just broke yourself free from the jail cell. You just broke yourself free from someone else's expectations that were too much for you. Open up to the potential of this time and create some clear and powerful intentions regarding your new choice. Then let yourself move forward with purpose and personal power. The affirmation is, I release fear and move forward with courage and trust. I have the power to direct my own destiny now and always. That was a very beautiful and even empowering reading for you, Gemini. I hope this has been helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.